much. Oh gosh. I am like running ragged today. Oh, Jesus. I got so much to show you. I got so much to tell you. Oh, look at this hair. Oh, good God. Don't look. Please don't look. Oh my God. Y'all tell me when you come on. Connect, connect. There we are. I know, I had no room for Heather today. Why do these have to go so big? There we go. Poof, be gone. Now, we're going to try something new today. Come on. Facebook takes forever. Sorry. Hey. Let's see if I can go back in, come back out. So much to do. There we are. Why is it? Come here, me. Come here, me. Yay, me. Hey, Janet. Oh, Janet. Hi, Irene. Okay. So here's, I'm going to say this right off the beginning. Hi, this is Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts. I always forget that part. So, let's see. Hopefully you guys can read this. Okay. Yes. So, let me tilt it up. Make it a little higher. So, if you type the word ghost down below in the comment, I have a new program, we're going to pray it works, that I'll generate at the end of my thing tonight. So that I'm giving a special thank you for getting 2,500 lovely people. Okay? If you see the word, if you go and you bless my page and then comment the word boo extra, oh, Jesus, you know, bonus in to get a thank you gift. God, the word. So I will be saying this every now and then. I'm going to stick it over here. You guys say to me, what's on that cardboard? What's on that piece of paper? Because that's my reminder to keep. Hi, Irene. Hi, Barbara. Okay, so you have to type the word ghost in the comment in order to get, I can't use that word, to get a ticket. Let's see. To want to, a special thank you thing for me. All right. But if you bless my page and then come back and type the word boo, then you get an extra ticket to win that thank you gift. Did I say that right? So hopefully I got that right. It's all these little code words. We have to be like 007 people. Because Facebook doesn't want you to say certain words and stuff. So I'm trying my best to get the message across. Hey, everybody. So tell everybody, come on in. All right. So before we make our wreath tonight, I wanted to show you some goodies I got. Those of you that missed my Hobby Lobby video, I did go there today, and they had Americana stuff at 80% off. 80. So, hello. These were the only two I could find. So $11.99, 80% off. $8.99, 80% off. Look, I'm just going to be throwing these on the floor over there. I'm going to show these quick because I want to get to my thing. Oh, thank you guys. Jacqueline, if you bless the page, you got to type the word boo. Boo. Type the word boo in the comments. Can you guys see that? So if you type the word ghost, automatically you get a special ticket into getting that thank you gift for me. But if you bless my page and then type the word boo in the comments, then you get another way to get in to get that thank you gift. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining. Yay! So these little guys, again, were 80% off, so originally $3.99, so whatever that would be. I don't do math. That was never my strong point. So those are those little beady, they're red, white, and blue, and they're great. You know, we all like using these. All these signs here, these Americana signs, they were $9.99, so 80% off, $2. Right? Oops. We're caught on that. So these, and these all came from Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to show you these kind of quick. So if you go to your Hobby Lobby, go online. I'm sure they have it online. You just stick these back in here. So I'm going to trip over everything. Because you know me. Thank you guys. Yes, yes. Because it will come up telling me if you bless my page enough. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. And this ribbon I used last year. I loved it. It is so pretty in the Thanksgiving and fall wreaths. It's got a little glitter to it because I got my little balls. I love using these, putting them on the end. Some people don't like to do that. I think it just gives a little thing. I think I did it on one of the wreaths somewhere. Up there. I don't know, you guys can't see it. I'll show it to you later. I took all my patriotic wreaths down behind me and put my fall ones up. Some cute, I using this. This is, and what I like, Hobby Lobby is starting to carry some, instead of just basic mesh, they're kind of some of the poly mesh, which I really like. This one kind of has like, I'm going to use the word like a jute in it. And I really liked using this last year. So I just picked up a couple of these. All their fall stuff is 40% off right now. Oh, I hit 10,000 steps. Didn't even move off my chair. Let me throw all this all over here. I hate rattling. That's because I won't step over there. Now, all their spring stuff is 90% off. 90. So, while I was on my live, my little friend from Ireland, Miss Janet, if you're here, hi, going to Hobby Lobby Thursday. Oh, yeah, I went to a new one that I hadn't been to yet. And this is the first time going, and it was supposed to be a little bit closer than my other one. And what I talked to one of the managers, you could probably hear it on my live, or maybe it was after the fact, I'm not quite sure. You did see me? Oh, Janet's, yeah. I'm trying to go back to my, hi everybody, I'm missing everybody's comments. Hey, I covered every aisle with y'all today on the live. Hey Becky. Hey, Becky, Hobby Lobby, good sales. I know you, don't you have one by you? So these baskets, this was $9.99. 90% off. So what, a buck? All right, one's going to my friend in Ireland, she asked me, but, and so I got two different sizes. I love doing these and doing like the sunflowers or whatever. You could do it for Christmas too. Doesn't matter. You can spray paint them, make them whatever. I picked up that, oh, that's right, Becky, you're getting one coming to your place. This was originally $24.99, $2.49, 90% off. Could do a nice spray of flowers either here or here. I'll probably put something up here and arc it up here. This would be nice with magnolias. I think that would look pretty with that. This was the, everybody... in September. Oh, Becky, you're going to love it. I went to a new one that opened up in March this first time. This was what everybody was instigating me on today. This was originally $34.99, 90% off. So, $3.49. So, I got the last two. This one's going to be for me. I'm going to put it, everybody recommended putting holes through it and putting a rail on it. And I thought, I didn't think of that. So that's what I'm going to do. Can change the color on this, paint it red, and it sits away from the wall just about, you know, maybe about a quarter of an inch. So maybe you could put something, you know, up on here, you know, in the truck for it. Hey, Jacqueline. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a big truck. It's 27 inches long, so it's not going to go on a wreath, but as a hanger, I'm going to try it and see, you know. This too was, what was this? $15.99, so whatever that, $1.50. I'm going to take the flowers off, put some other flowers on here. Cute little sign. I got a lot of these, kind of look the same. This was one of my favorites. This one I like. This was 20 bucks, so $1.99, $2. And it has the apples in it, so I could use it for fall. Not sure how I'm going to use it yet, but you know me, I'll figure out something. But I just thought it was cute. It's not that heavy. It looks heavy. I mean, it's a piece of wood and a piece of metal, but it's not really that heavy. I don't know if y'all saw me on the camera. I was like shaking it to see how heavy the signs were. And this was, where's the other one? I had 2 of these. Oh, the other one's missing. I had one this color. Where's the other one? I had 2 of these. Did it fall? Okay. I have one in green and it's like an orangey color. I don't know where the heck the other one is. They were both in the same bag. Oh, I didn't take it out of the bag. There it is. These little guys. And I thought these were cute. So these were $24.99, $6.49. That's all I have to say. Is what these. Hey, everybody. So I got 2 different colors. I think there was 2 of these. They had a lot of these, but nice spray. Hello. I like sunflowers. You guys over here. So initially, and then I never worked on a pig before, so this is going to be one for me to do. Yeah, hey Nonna, how are you? So this was originally $24.99, so $2.49. I felt like I was at a garage sale today. You know, like, hey, can I have that? You know how you bargain down. So that was my motivation. And literally, guys, I kept telling you guys, all I was going in there for was this ribbon. This one, because one of the wreaths behind me, I was missing 2 tails. And this is like, it's a burlap kind of ribbon, but it's really stiff. And I liked it. And I was like, I ran out and I was 2 tails short. And I knew I bought it at Hobby Lobby, took a little swig of it in. And, in here, thumb. Was able to find it. I was like, oh, since I'm not at my normal Hobby Lobby, I wasn't sure they'd have it. Hey, Judy. So, they had a lot more signs. Let me just stick these guys in here just so if I step on them. Let me put them over here. Hold on. Oh, oops, forgot these guys. Oh, well. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get all these guys out of the way. All right. So, you guys got to remind me to say, type the word ghost in the comments below. I like them too. All right. Oh, so let me tell you. So at Hobby Lobby, I spent $74 and some change. But I saved $304. My husband would probably say, but you still spent $74. I went in for 2, just a ribbon. Anyway, so type the word ghost in the comments down below so that you can get a special little ticket into my thank you gift for me reaching 2,500 lovely people. And then if you bless my page, type the word boo to get an extra so-called ticket into my thank you. Okay? Thank you guys. Spread the love tonight. Please, please. So my next goal will be 5,000 people. That's my next goal. And these are just goals, you guys. You know, you gotta have goals in life. So I got a message from a lady. She's a local lady. And sadly, but hopefully a good thing in a way, her mother, she is going in tomorrow for a mastectomy. She's in stage 1 of cancer. So she's only having 1 done. But she wanted my breast cancer ribbon, wreath, so I said no problem. She also asked for a teacher wreath. So I threw some things together and showed her, and she loved it. So let me show you that to give you guys some ideas. Schools are coming back in next month, basically. So, you know, she had a price range she needed to stay in. And if my tails aren't all the way out, I apologize because I had it over there. But I did this little cutie for her last night. So I had all the ribbons and made some curls. I did it in black. You know, you think of school bus, black and orange. So I have all the primary colors. I think I have 5 colors in here. And had a little pencil. I had a little apple and the school, you know, ribbon. So she hasn't seen it yet. If she comes on tonight, I'll be like, I just spoiled this. Because I haven't showed it to her yet. Because she's going to get it in August. So let me put that back over there. But, oh my God, so many goodies. I had like a mound. I couldn't do anything. So where's my guy? So tonight, we're going to do this baby. I have another black wreath. I was almost going to do him orange because the black last night drove me crazy, black with black mesh. But I got to do him in black. I don't know. So we're going to do him so he sticks out here and his bati bum comes out at the bottom. So this has 4 little wires that come with it and 2 on his bottom. So, whew! I was like a whirlwind. I do have some other things from Michael's, but I'll show you that another day because I want to do this with you all tonight. Love fall and all this. I know, DJ. And if you're your first time watching tonight, type the word alert down below. Rosie, my robot, will send you a message in your personal messenger. And type the word alert back to her in there so that way you can get notifications, as well as hit anywhere on the screen. Those 3 little white buttons pop up, and you will hit the notification button there too. So you get it 2 ways in case Rosie's, you know, out having partying. You know how Rosie can be. These are the 2 ribbons that we're going to use tonight. My little ghost has different expressions on it, and we're going to use this guy. So that's the only 2 tails. And then the bow's going to be simple because we're going to put the bow off to the one side at the bottom. So what I've done, now last night, y'all, I did that whole wreath on. Nobody told me to put my ruffles in. So I have this up here to remind me to put the ruffles in before I put the tails in. Because I forgot last night. So, hi everybody. Oh yay, some new people. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts. You're in the nut house. Nut house. So remember, type the word ghost down below. You get a special little ticket into the little thank you gift I'm gonna offer tonight. And if you bless my page and type the word boo after you've blessed it, then you get an extra little ticket into my thank you thing. So thanks. All right, so we're going to start off. Oh, now I'm going to move my little sign. So I wrote it on here so it would be easier instead of me just saying it. I'm just holding it up. So we're going to do this in poofs. And you have to excuse my hair. We are having 4 oak trees cut down next week. They're like, one's 90 feet tall. The other ones are a little bit shorter, but just as tall to me. And I had some tiger lilies around the one, and I was quickly doing that before I came on the live because it was a little bit cooler out to do it later at night than, you know, in 90-degree weather. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Too hot. All right, so the work frame, I believe I got this from Old Time Pottery, but you can find them anywhere, you know, on there as well. Rita left. Rita left. I am back. Oh, Janet. How much to get out of Hobby Lobby? How much to get out of Hobby Lobby today? Okay, Julie. I spent $74 and some change, but I saved $304 and some change. So, for all that stuff. Not bad. Not bad. At least I don't think so. Charge card may not say that. And I swore, I was like, I'm not buying anything because I'm going to Wreath Makers Live next week. I'm so happy. Oh, look on my business page. I posted Susie Brown, Susie's Wreath and Things, has a glue gun stand. And I posted it on my page, NonnasNuttykrafts. And it's really, it holds the gun and it, you know, it's fabulous. So go look. The link is down there. My affiliate link is down there below with it. Just click on the link. Boom. Go on in. All right. So anyway, so let's get going. I'm so excited. Oh, my sign. I'm so excited. Oh, you know why? Somebody said to me, yeah, that's all. That's Janet. I had to get out of the doggone shop. And they had an escalator. An escalator coming up to Hobby Lobby. It's ground floor entry, but you have an escalator to go up. I thought that was the weirdest thing. And look at the zigzag because I cut this the last time. But they have an elevator, so I was like, oh, thank God, I can take the elevator out with my cart to the car. Because I was like, oh my God, what am I missing? Oh, my cutter. So it was funny but crazy. So, and then it was funny because a local friend of mine, she does wreaths too. Usually I go to the other Hobby Lobby, and I went to, this one's closer to her, so I went like to say to hers, and she went to mine. And we were literally, I was driving back calling her saying, you need to go to Hobby Lobby. And she's like, but I'm at a store. And I left her a message saying, well, I was at your store today. And she's like, what? You know, she was like, I'm at yours. So it was just funny. Hi. There's my dog. Hi. How are you? Hi. Okay. You're good. Hello, hello, Janet James. I just showed your basket, my friend. Oh, you're slobbery. My friend. I didn't get a chance to look for a box. I have a bunch of boxes around, so I'm hoping that one of them would fit, so I can ship it to you. Your basket tomorrow. Big shot between. Sally, you're hysterical. Hey, you know, I've worked hard, and I've tried, and it came true. So it took a while to get there. Facebook with all their changes, mini chat, and everybody doing everything, and it just took a while to reach, you know, a goal that I had. And now I have a new goal to get to 5,000. Then we'll do another, and then my next goal after that would be 10,000, and then I don't know what after that. I'll keep going, I guess. So, all right. So I'm gonna do this, you know, poofs. Needless to say. I'm using a zip tie here. You can curl it back as long as you get all the edges in and tie it in here too. It's your choice. But I make sure when I cut this piece that it's inward here, so it's not out here. So I don't want anybody to touch the wreath there and get hurt in any way. Snip it off. And I usually just twirl it down a little bit if it's still sticking out. Teresa, you're not late. This is the rules today. Type the word ghost down below, and you will get a special little ticket into my thank you gift for me reaching 2,500. And then if you bless my page and then type the word, I'm looking for where it is, boo, in the comments down below, then you will get an extra ticket into it. That makes sense. So because I have to the live shut down to have the computer generate it, but then when I do that, once it generates and all, I can come back on and I will let you guys know who the winner was. So just to FYI, as far as that goes, and you have to be a follower in order to do this, okay? So if you are a new person, type the word alert below so Rosie can send you a message to your personal messenger, and that way, and respond back to her with the word alert too. Ooh. Okay. All right. So here we go. Floated your boat. Blessed. Teresa, you're so funny. All right. How am I going to do this guy? I am good. Oh, look, I'm already at the end and I haven't even started. I knew I didn't have a lot of this on this one roll because it was from last night. I think I'm going to make this guy kind of poofy. So I'm going to do 10 inches in the middle and I'm going to do 12 inches on the outside. Because he's a ghost and he needs to float his boat up in the sky. So tell me, can you tell I'm excited today? You know why? No workers came to my house. Really? Surprise. And somebody messaged me last night because I did not post anything of poor Waldo last night. Oops, sorry. But Waldo will probably make an appearance tonight. We were kind of busy today. When my husband came home, I left because the workers were supposed to come. And you know how that goes. They didn't come. This is not enough to make another poof, so I'm going to end this right here. Thank you. Janice, type, there you go. I was going to say type the word boo. So happy we see Waldo. Yeah, Waldo, he's still in his happy home of not being in home. He's just like, he's like me. He's living like a poor person. You know, I call myself a squatter in my own house because my house is like, you know, and it's sad because, you know, places I wanted to go, things I wanted to do this summer, and a lot of that got shot in the dark, you know, because we couldn't leave the house and stuff. So, and I feel bad for my granddaughter that I watch all the time because I was like, yeah, we can go to the pool, but you have to wait till, you know, Grandpa gets home before we can go anywhere so that he can be home dealing with the workers. All right, so that one's done. Sorry, you're gonna hear a noise. And this is also by Susie Brown, the Collapsible Ultimate. I said that wrong. The ultimate collapsible mesh ruler. I love it because I usually keep mine collapsed down all the time because I walk this way. So when I'm not using it, I don't want to hit it because I do that. But I love how this works, putting it underneath. Some people like to drop their mesh on the floor, but I don't want to go picking it up all over the floor and rolling it back up. So I love my mesh holder. I love it, love it, love it. Love it. Hi from North Carolina. Hello, Deborah. How are you? If you're a new person, go ahead and type the word alert down below. So Rosie the robot will send you a message in your personal messenger, and then type the word alert back to her. If you, all right, because tonight we're doing a special little thing. Did I have more? I know I had more. And it's my thank you night for having 2,500 lovely people playing in the nut house here with me. And I want to give a special thank you to everybody. But make sure you're following the page so you can get entered. And if you do, type this word in, ghost. And then if you bless my page, type the word boo. And then you can get in there 2 times in the chance to win. I can't tell you what it is because it's a surprise. It's a surprise. I've had it sitting here. Well, I ordered it a while ago. And I was like, okay. I'm like, come on, we gotta reach 2,500 so I can give it away. Oh, I said that word. Can't say that. Gosh. People's things are popping up on my thing here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, gosh, who was that lady? Some lady at a traffic light popped. What? What? I just lost you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Back one more. We'll go back. Back to me. Here we are. Woo! Don't worry about being late. Oh, good God. There we are. Okay. Don't worry about being late. It's okay. You're good. All right. So 10 inches on the inside here. And we're going to do 12 inches on the outside. Oh, I'm just so excited. I love showing you guys all my goodies I bought. And I do have more goodies to show from Michael's I bought the other day. Last week. But I was like, I had so much from my lobby today. I just couldn't, like, I had to show you that first. Because I was like all over the place here. Alright. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of crafts and wreaths and things. Got some craft shows coming up this year. I'm picked some new craft shows coming up this fall that I hadn't been to last year. And, one I'm really excited to hopefully get entered into because it's a big, high school one. They've been doing it for 15 years, I think it is. So I'm really hoping to get in that one. So I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. I put my entry in a while back. So cross my fingers. Hope to die. I don't hope to die. No, gosh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, Lord, no. So, here we go. We're almost to the end. Oh, we're actually at the end here. So I'm going to put this last poofy tie in here. I opened up my little ties here. Make sure it's tight. And when I did it so I was close by to one down here. So when I bring my mesh down to do this bottom row, that I'm not wasting. I don't want to bring it across over to here because I don't want to waste my mesh. So I always try when I do it to find one close by and then just give it a tie in there to it. Hey, Emily. Hey, Emily Garcia. What is it? Today's the 22nd. Is that 9 more days, right? 9 more days. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I was panicking today. I was just like, I asked somebody, how far away is the airport? I was like, that's a stupid question. I could Google it. And everybody was like, well, I looked on Google. And I was like, I know it was a stupid question to ask. Oh, this is going to be 12 inches on the bottom. I think I measured that at 12. I wasn't sure. Yes. Hey, we're doing a giveaway today. Oh, we're doing a special thank you today for reaching 2,500 people. And if you type the word ghost down in the comments, you have to be a follower. Type the word ghost in the comments. And then if you bless my page, type the word boo. and you'll get 2 times to try to get my thank you gift. All these little code words we have to do. But if you want to follow my page, just go ahead and type the word alert down below, and Rosie, my robot, will send you a message in your messenger, and type the word alert back in there. And then you can also hit anywhere on the page. Those 3 little white dots will pop up, and just hit the notification one on that one. And that way you get it 2 ways in case you're not on. Hey Beth, hey guys. Right, I'm going back to bed. Janet, go ahead, girl. I will message you tomorrow, let you know that I shipped your package and send you the tracking number and everything. Once I do that tomorrow. It would probably be when I pick up my granddaughter. Well, I'll stop on the post office either on the way going. It would be early afternoon. So just to FYI. Good night, my friend from Ireland. Thank you, Beth. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, it's a fun night. Bring all your friends. Tell them to follow. Oh, can I say that? I don't know if I can say that word. Gosh, you get so confused on what words you can say and can't say. Good Lord. Oops. Pulled that one off. So what I like about this, see how it's cuffing in underneath here? So I don't really have to worry about trying to tuck in my edges. I still kind of do. When I grab it here, I'll feel it, and I can feel the edges that they're both underneath. Because you want to make sure the edges are underneath, so when you go to poof it out, you'll get this poof like this, instead of, you know, an edge folded over like this, you know, or some crazy thing. So keep that in mind when you're doing it. Irene, we don't talk about the house anymore. It's the same way as the last video I sent. What was that, from the weekend? They put the glass in on Saturday. That's it. Nobody came today. They said people were going to come today, the plumber, and they were going to put the vanity in. Nobody came. Nobody came. I will definitely tell you, this is one contractor that is not going to be happy. And somebody said Damon posted something on his page, maybe a little bit back, saying don't hire these contractors. And I didn't see the post, so if any of y'all know where that post is, I'd love to see it. Otherwise, is everything still in the car? No, Beth, I took it out. No, I showed it all in the beginning. You're too funny. You're too funny, my friend. All right, so I'm at the last one. So I will open this last tie. This is where I came down. And I'm going to stick this in there. Do it as tight as you can, because you want to keep as much as you can of this, you know, for your, doing your tails and everything. My handy dandy zip tie, or again, you can fold it underneath and tie it in. It is your choice. I'm just doing zip ties tonight. Zippy ties. And putting it in there. There we go. Ugh. Tight as can be. All right. Oh. Clip. Done. And then we'll cut the excess off. About 1 inch from the zip tie is about where I go. Thereabouts. Might be 1 inch, 1.5 inches, give or take. You don't want too much. You don't want too little or too much, for that matter. All right. So let's wind this baby up and get it out of my way. Voila. And I may need this to cut more time. I think I've got all these cut. All right. So now I'm going to start with the outside. Or you can start with the inside. It doesn't matter. Start making your poofs. And that was one thing I didn't do last night till after what I put all the tails in and I realized, oh, I hadn't done my poofs either. It was one of those crazy nights last night. And tonight we're supposed to get a thunderstorm. A friend of mine, I don't know, I haven't seen her come on. We don't know who they are. We should know who it is. Oh, the contractors. The only reason why I am not mentioning their name, because I don't want to have any lawsuits against me and slander or anything like that. Even though everything that has happened is true, I'd rather at this point not do that kind of thing. They did really good. I know I did, Nona. I did. But besides that, you know, they only live in my state. It's only one company. They're not like massive companies, so May not be a company anymore. But anyway, so let's get all this taken care of here. We got the inner row. I think I round up at the beginning of that already. Did I do this one? Yeah. And now we'll head the outer row, poof it all out. And when I poof it out, I grab the bottom here, and I find the bottom on the inside, and see how I do it with my fingers, and I just pull it out and around. And then I tuck those bottoms underneath because I don't want them really sticking out. So that's how I do it, ladies. So again, tell your friends to come, be a part of our page. They have to type alert to be a part of our page. To get into our special thank you. So bless the page. So if you type the word ghost down below, I'm telling you guys because I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to have a chance tonight. If you type the word ghost down below in comments, you'll get, I'm going to call the word ticket. If you bless my page and then come back and type the word boo, which lets me know you did it, then you'll get a second ticket into it. So it's like a bonus ticket. All right, so there's our little poofiness. So now we're going to do these babies. See, I have it up here. So I would remember, because last night I didn't remember. So I have a bunch of these already done on the floor. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold it kind of in half, so to speak. And these are going to be ruffles. There's all different kinds of ruffles you can do. But this is one I'm choosing to do on here tonight. Fold it in half, overlap it a little, and just scrunch it. I put the side that I folded, I always put that up against the wreath part. So that's just the way I do it. It's kind of, I call it the raw edges. And I'm going to put this up and down. So it's going to be up and down this way, not a bow tie, which is that way. All right. So, don't want to see my bouquet. So let me grab some of these. I have a bunch of these already done. I kept a couple not done just so that I could show people how to do it if you're new into doing this. So I did these, and I just take clips, of course, and I clip them. So it makes time go a little faster for you guys as well as for me. And I just twist it about halfway around because we're going to put the ribbon in there. I like it how the orange just pops on the black. We don't know who they are. We should know. Oh, whoops. My comments didn't go down. You want the, oh yeah, I want them to finish, Beth. I will call a couple of electrical companies and ask them to suggest some good contractors to you. Let me tell you, we had literally had somebody show up in our driveway yesterday. I don't know, some contract. Oh, hey, we're doing work in your neighborhood. You know, one of those things. And I'm like, oh, heck no. Yeah, Tracy, you know, I just want to stay neutral on it. Why is it not going down? Okay, hopefully the comments, I see somebody else down there. There we go. My comments got stuck. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. Do you contractors state? Oh, God, girl. You know how many times I stated how many times they were going to be done? Please. That's like today. I mean, he said last week. He texted my husband because I was like, I'm done. And he texted my husband and said, oh, we're going to be there Monday. We're going to bring everybody in and we're going to finish it up and it'll be all done by Monday. We're done. We're out of there. Here's Monday. And I'm like, I told my husband, I said, Monday of what month of what year? And it's just a joke. That's all I can say. Hey, Donna. Hey, y'all that are just coming in. Type the word ghost down in comments because tonight's a special night, my thank you night for getting 2,500, hitting 2,500. And then if you bless my page, and once you blessed it, type the word boo, then you get an extra chance to win my thank you gift. But you also have to be a follower. So go ahead and make sure y'all are following. And just type the word alert down below. And Rosie will send you a special message in Messenger. Type the word alert in there. I feel like a broken record. Type the word alert in there. And then you can get notifications too. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. Hey, Donna. Was Barb on here? Did I miss Barb? Hi, Barb. Oops. I'm trying to keep up with it, but I'm just so excited about tonight. Hey, Christina. How are you? Oh. My nail. Hold on. My nail's snagging on the, oh my gosh. On the wreath. Not that I have any nails. I always keep a nail file handy. Always. Hey, 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 Christina. Hey, Donna. Hey, Kay. Oh, before you say hello, okay. If I miss saying hi to you, I apologize. So tonight's my thank you night, you all. So you need, oh, good, Tanya. So if it's your first time watching, type alert in there and type the word like, whoop, whoop. Ooh. Alert back to Rosie in your personal messenger, and type the word ghost in comments to get a special entry, special ticket into my special thank you gift for tonight for reaching 2,500 people. And then if you bless my page, say I had to write it all, bless my page, and then type the word boo instead, you know, saying that, which means you blessed it. Then you get a second little ticket into try to win. Gosh, Carolyn, every word you try not to say, you wind up saying. My little swear jar. Hey, Norma. Hey, lady, I got some good news. I was invited to go to a show, and so, oh, some of my wreaths. Invited to go to a show and some of my wreaths. Oh, yay! Wait a minute. Good for you, Debbie. That's great. Keep getting booted out bad. Oh, Lynn. What size is the orange mascara? Oh, I didn't say that, did I? These are cut at 20 inches. My bad. So we did 10-inch poofs in the middle and 12-inch on the outside because I wanted this kind of poofy. It's a ghost we're doing. And I'm sorry, I didn't say that. These are 20 inches. My bad. My bad. And then it's just on a work frame that had this already in it. So it's 8 ties in the middle, 10 on the outside. Lorraine, you don't want to know. Are you talking? I'm talking to Hobby Lobby or on my house? Because I ain't going to tell you how much I spent on the house. Hobby Lobby, if you look in the beginning, you know, at, you know, when this is over, look in the beginning of the video. I showed everything I got from Hobby Lobby, but I wound up spending $74 and change, but I saved $300 and something. So I figured that was a pretty good ratio. I thought that was pretty good. Haven't received a butt message. And I've typed alert twice. Just wanted to know. So Tanya, when you type alert in your personal messenger, Rosie should send you a message there, and you got to type alert back in there. Also, go ahead and hit on here, and 3 little white dots up at the top will appear, and there's a notification button, and hit that one so that you can get notified. Tanya Weeks. I'm going to write your name down, Miss Tanya, because it will pop up. So type alert in there again. Tonight, Tanya. And I will look, because after the live, I always go on, and I, you know, the new people that come on, you always get a little smiley face, a little smiley heart from me, so that you know that I've, you know, it's my way of saying thank you for coming on and joining. Okay, hold on. I gotta get some more mesh down here. Hopefully that's it. Hey, Charlene. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all, Sally. Because, you know, the old charger card says that. Thank you, Lorraine. Alright, so now we're going to do the inside. Ugh. So, yeah, spread the love tonight. Oh, golden tipper type ghost bless. The page. And type boo for a second golden ticket. Oh, I like that. And a new type alert. Or go up to the right of the... Thank you. My mouth is getting tongue-tied. Hey, Janine. I already have 2. I already have, and no message responded yet. I will Is anyone else receiving a message to the butt? Okay, Tanya. Sometimes if a lot of people are doing it too, if you just did it tonight and a lot of people are doing it, it may take a while for Rosie to respond back from you. But so like I said, I will look once the live is over. Everything sometimes starts coming in. Sometimes I'll see them scroll on my iPad if I catch it on here to see, and then I'll know that you typed alert in there. So, but I wrote your name down. I will look after this to see. Ooh, oh, I'll be looking for you. Hello, hello. Where's my other tie? Black on black, man. I was going to change it, go orange and put black thing, twist ties in, ruffles in. But I was like, no, it's got to be this way. I want it this way. You know when you have something set in your head the way you want to do it? Those are some long little strings there. Cut that baby off. There we go. I know, girl. I was like, I gotta do some Thanksgiving and some Halloween. Gotta get going now that the grandkids are gone. Well, I'll have the other one tomorrow. But the other one that just left, her birthday's this weekend, so I leave on Thursday to go for the weekend for her birthday. And then I come back, and then Wednesday next week I leave for Wreath Makers Live. I'm excited. Okay. Oh, there you go. Good, Tanya. See, it just takes a while sometimes. If a lot of people do it at once, Rosie, she gets a little flustered, the robot, and she can't keep up. Even though she's a robot and she should be like this, she takes her time. Women. No kidding. So, again, these are at 20 inches long. And what I just did, I see a little extra string hanging here. I snip that baby before I hook it on something. And I'm going to fold these in half and just put this one in half just like this and scrunch it up just like this. Bada bing. And I left one space open here, and I did that purposely because I have to see how the bow is going to go, because I want the bow offset and it may go on the bottom. I have to see how I put the ghost, so I'm leaving that one open for right now. Right there. So let me get my ghost. So this is our little friend. A little friend. Hey, Leslie, type the word, if you bless the page, type the word boo. This is what we're doing tonight. You type the word into my thank you gift for reaching 2,500 lovely people joining my group. And then if you bless my page, type the word boo so that you'll get an extra golden ticket, a bonus golden ticket, to try to get that special lovely thank you gift I have tonight. All right, so my object here is to put him in here and have his bouquet down here. I gotta look at it my way. And I just want to put a bow here. That's all I want to do with him. But we got to put our tails in first. So these are the tails we're using today. These are cut at 13 inches. And the ghost has different expressions. I think there's only 3 expressions on him. So I thought that was kind of cute to put on him. And I'm going to put the black on the outside. Or maybe the orange. Yeah, the black on the outside, because you got to see the ghost. So just fold these in half like this. Scrunch it together. We're just going to bend it down just a little bit like that and put it in the tie. And I'll start with the outside ones. I'm not opening the tie all the way or anything. I think I tied it 1.5, so I'll open it back just a half. And then I put my ghostly friend in. I don't know if I want these all hanging down. I think I'm going to do these diagonal. And I'll tell you why, because I just thought of this. And you bend them back a little bit. Because I want my ghost flying up. So if I put them down, You know, like the, see how he's like flying up? Can you see that? Oh, I should hold it up so you can see, because you may not be able to. Yes, thank you, Beth. So see how he's flying up? I know. He's going to the blue skies. Alright, so all my ghosts are going to face the same way. So you can bend them down like this, however you want to bend it, whatever you choose. Tis up to you. And I'm using all the same ones. I'm not changing my ties out, my tails out. I'm using just the same ones going around. This is going to be a really, like, this is probably one of the most basic wreaths I'm going to do. Not all this fancy glitz and glamour in here. Because I want it to be about the ghosts. And I feel if I put so much in here, it's going to take away from them. So, I want to do that. That's my goal, at least. That's my thought. Oh, I can make the ghost flying one way and one the other. I could do that. That would probably drive me crazy, though. And this is nice, like, thick canvas ribbon, so it's nice and stiff. Maybe I can put this here. Can you guys see that? Let me angle the camera down a little bit so you can see more of the table. I'm seeing you're only halfway cut off there. Hold on. So you may not see me as much. Oh, good. Now you can see the sign. I'll just say, look at the sign. Read the sign. There we go. Didn't know I was halfway cutting you guys out there. Let's see. More towards the T, right? That way. Right? Does that work? If I don't knock this over tonight. Because it's on my pad. There we go. Let's see if that works. And then I don't have to say it. So read the cardboard. Read the cardboard. I don't know why I didn't. Well, I couldn't put it up there earlier because I have all that stuff up there. Oh, thank you, Janet. Janet, type the word boo. Boo, boo, boo. Alright. Let's get my ghostly friends going here. He needs to fly up into the moon. I always wonder if there really are ghosts. You know, they always have those, you watch those movies on TV with the jails and like Alcatraz and stuff like that. And I always think, oh good God. You know, you think of all the bad things that happen in those places, but are there really ghosts in there? I don't want to find out. I mean, I scream at a little worm, you know, or a little spider. You put me in that, oh God. I'd be in the Nonnas nut house permanently. I know, they're so pretty. I have some other Halloweens coming in, ribbons coming in, too, and I got the notification, I think it was yesterday, today, maybe, I don't know, saying that they've been shipped. I'm like, but this, I got this in, I was going to do this with the ghost with a different ribbon, and then I got this in. I'm glad I waited, and I got this in. I was like, yes, perfect. Perfect. A ghost had your card too. Oh, I know. Did you see that, Beth? We went to the slave's house and could not feel the bad vibe. Oh. You know where I went? There used to be a show on TV called The Following. Thank you, guys. And their jail that they filmed it from was down here in Virginia. So a friend of mine, and it's like maximum security kind of thing. So a friend of mine and all, we said, ooh, we should drive by the jail. And it's like a long road with woods. And on the side of the road was literally a carcass with a bunch of vultures eating it. And you just got an eerie feeling. And we drove up to where the entrance was to the jail, and they had parking lots. And looking at the jail, it just looked like a cement brick, like little tiny windows, like up high. And I was like, okay, we need to leave now. You know, I was just like, oh my God, I can't do that. It's just too crazy for me. So read the page and make sure you guys are followers. Type the word alert to be a follower. Bless my, so you can get alerts. Shouldn't use that F word. And Rosie will send you a messenger in there. I know, Beth. Good Lord, you put me in a fun house and a scary thing. I get scared. I'll be sitting in my chair there, and I think my husband's downstairs. You know, our basement's fully finished, and that's like the man cave. And he'll come up, and I don't hear him, and he'll come out of, you know, your peripheral vision, and I'll be just like jumping, screaming. He goes, "It's just me. It's just like me and you in the house." I didn't hear you. You know. So it's I'm just jumpy like that. I really am. My son will be the same way. I'll go into his room and he may not hear me. Well, when he was here, he's not here anymore. And he'll be like, and he jumps in and goes, Mom, why did you do that? Why did you scare me? I said, I didn't purposely do it, but I laugh every time because he's just like me. Just like his mother. Yay! Look, I look at myself and it's going like this in the shot, in the thing here. So funny. All right, I think I have 2 more on the bottom here. And I might have to take one out because of where I'm going to put the ribbon. I think it actually, my bow is going to go on the bottom. And it's going to be a terry bow. Like I said, just a simple little bow. I have 2 ribbons I'm going to use on it. And that's it. Of course, then I'll look at it later and go, I should add more, but no. Girl in a haunted house. I'll go just for the thrill. Have you guys seen my videos of me on a roller coaster holding on for dear life? You put me in a haunted house. Holy Mother of God. My son used to hide wherever snake. Oh! My kid, when I went to see my other granddaughter earlier this year, she had a paper cockroach. It was about that big. And they weren't home when I arrived that day, and it was sitting on the steps going up off to the side. And I nearly had a heart attack. I didn't know it was paper. I was trying to kill the damn thing. And I called my daughter. I said, there is a big cockroach on the steps. She was, Mom, it's paper. No, this is not paper. This is a real cockroach. Mom, it's paper. Touch it. I ain't touching that thing. So the whole time I was there, my granddaughter was hiding it in different spaces in the house. Oh, my hair looks terrible. I was outside and I was all sweaty, so I threw this back in here. Seeing you coming down the, oh God, yeah, coming down the slides, yeah, that's me. This last amusing part we went with the kids this past week, well, not this past Saturday, last Saturday. Yeah, I couldn't film because, you know, I'm hanging on for dear life. The other one you guys saw of me coming down, my son-in-law took pictures of me. But I went with my little 4-year-old granddaughter, and she's laughing hysterically at me, just laughing and laughing and laughing. No, and she's laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm holding on to her for dear life. But I have fun. I do it. They get a kick out of it. I have a heart attack. They get a kick. But it's all fun. And now I'm watching, what is it on TV? National Geographic has the Shark Fest or Shark Attacks. And tonight's supposed to be the one where they have what's supposed to be the biggest great white shark in the world. I'm like, oh good God, I don't want to meet that one. So I'm curious. You don't see me, although I do want to go shark diving in a cage. I'm not going to go feed those little suckers. Oh, hell no. But I do want to do it to say, hey, I did it, you know. But now after watching all these shows for the week, all these killings all over the world, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just stay in a pool. And I don't even want to do that in Florida because the alligators can come in the pool. I'm going to have one of those cement fences with barbed wire on top of mine to keep all creatures out of my backyard. Hello, Joanne. Read the sign. Read the sign. If you're a new person, make sure you type the word alert down below so that you can get alerts from me when I go live. And then Rosie will send you a message, and make sure you type the word alert back to her in your personal message. And you can also get notifications. Type anywhere on the screen. Those 3 little dots up top will come up, and just hit the notifications there too. Look how cute that is. I like this. Do you guys like it? It's simple, plain, not all glitzy. Ah, thank you, Janet. You're so funny. You're too funny. You gotta start doing lives, girl. Listen, if I was boring, if I sit here and go, okay, now you tie in here and you pull this like this and curl it, that would be so boring for you guys to listen to. I mean, I don't want to say I make it fun. I try to make it so that you guys can learn, have fun, chit chat. Look at you, Janet. You're so funny. And on here, and make it interesting for you guys. I think we're almost to the end. And I remember I used to sit here on lives and I used to cut every single tail, and you guys have to sit through hours and hours of me doing things like that, and that's boring for you guys. So I try to make it quick and easy so you guys can do it. So again, these are cut at 13 inches each. You can use whatever ones you want. I had little thin purple ones with ghosts on it, and I was tempted to do that, but then I changed my mind. Because I didn't want to put purple in here. I just want this to be black, white, and orange. Oops, wrong way. Black, white, and orange. Simple, basic, but gets the point across. Alright, so now let's figure out how to put this baby in here. Got lots of wires. Whether or not I use them all, we'll find out, because I might just use 3 of them, and I might cut these 2 off, because I don't know. We're just going to wing it and put them in here. Actually, let me put his bottom in first, because that will be the easy one. So these wires, they're, let's see, where is it? The wires are down here. They don't go all the way to his tail, but it just keeps his body stiff. I almost poked myself in the face. Twisted. Oops. Oops. Okay. So we're just going to find my little spot where I want to put him. I don't... Let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to stand up. So hold on. Yeah, I'll disappear so I can see this from above. How I want to do this. Do I want to put him on top? Or do I want to put him on the bottom? I want him that he's appearing out, so maybe in between my 2 ruffles. Let me put these back down. Okay, can you guys see that? Gotta wait, delay. So I have his butt, so to speak. It's the same way for football play. Yes, Janet, same concept. You have, what do you have in football player? You have 2 arms, a head, and a body, if I'm correct. So you can make his hands holding a sign if you wanted to. There's no wire in these guys' hands. But you can make him holding, because I think that's what you got, a body, 2 arms, and a head. I have my Frankenstein, and I have a scarecrow. They're separate bodies like you're asking for. Alright, so he's coming out in the middle, because if I put him behind, I don't know. Like on the bottom, should I put his butt on the bottom of the ruffle? Or should I put him in between the ruffle? Oh, I'm thinking on the bottom of the ruffle. Hey, Annette! Hey! I'm going to put him on the bottom of the ruffle, because then it really looks like he's... makes him look bigger. If I put him here, it looks stubbier. Let's put him on the bottom. Yep, bottom it is. And where's my tie? Okay. So this is going to be funky. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Because it's black on black on black on black. I need a flashlight. What I need. Whoop. I wonder why it's not there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to squish this baby up to Sin City. Oh my gosh. These things are long. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to twist it once. It's going to be lightly twisted in here. And I'm just going to do that for right now to see how his bouquet looks. His bouquet. His bouquet. He's a French ghost. I like him too. Guys, I got so many plush things to do this year. I just went like plush crazy. Okay, I'm disappearing again. So let's see. How are we going to put you guys in? Should I do it hands and head? We're going to make sure he's right with his body. Oh, hello. That came out. I see the holes. That's weird. I've never had that happen. There we go. Okay, so let's start with this one. Pull my ruffles out because I want him like he's hiding in here. So we're going to find this. Oh, come here, come here, come here. I'm going to find him on the other end. I got one, got two. So I'm just going to lightly tie this one as well. Just to hold it in place. And let's do this side. Yes, yes, yes. This ghost wreath is so cute. Oh, thank you. I may have to move that over. Let's see. I think I may have to move that side over. Oh, keep bending. Don't bend. And this wire is pretty thick, which is good because it makes it easy. You know, when you lose pipe cleaners and stuff, sometimes when you're sticking it through, you can't grab it on the other end. All right, so just lightly tie that. I'm going to move this one. I always tie my things in the same direction, so if I want to take it out, it makes it so much easier. So what I did, I split it on that tie, so I'm going to turn around and do the same thing on this one. Let's see if that works better. One. Oh, good God. Yeah, if you read the sign here in the corner of my desk, just type the word ghost down in comments and you'll get one golden ticket. And then if you bless my page and come back and tell me you did, then you get another golden ticket. I'm calling them golden tickets because you can't say certain words. Facebook, you know. But Beth, you've been very nice in helping me. I appreciate that. All right. So so let's get his body, the rest of his body in here, because this is where my bow's going to go. So do I want to do these, or I want to just attach his head? I think I'm just going to use his head. Not use his head, but attach his head up here. And I think I'm going to probably pull those other ones out. I'm going to see, or I may move one down here to hold his body in place down there. Let's see. I have the wires, I'm trying to get it over. There we go. Okay. Make sure with our tails. Oh, I'm like, why am I missing a thing here? That's because That's where my bow goes. And I think I'm going to cut one more. Pull my ruffles out a little bit here. And I think I'm going to take these two out because I think his head and his arms are fine. I'll see if I want to attach one to the middle of his bottom of his head. Where's the other wire? So I want the ruffles to come out, so kind of hide them in there. I'm going to use my wire. I think I lost the other one already. Who knows where it went? So what do you guys think so far? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to put one in here just to attach them right here. So I'll use the same wire. Now I do have these. If you are doing something that you have to use a special hook, these are like special, it almost looks like a shark hook, you know, needles that you can use. They're different sizes and you can use your wire and you can use that if it's something that might be hard to do. I think this might be easy for me to do. So you don't have to take a pair of scissors. And again, I may be saying that, and you may not. So let's see if this wire will fit through here. Nope, not that one. And let's see if it would fit through this eye. Yep, just like sewing. And I'm just going to grab it and sew it right through there. I don't have to grab a lot. I just got to wiggle it. My fingers are slippery. There's one hole, two holes. It makes it so much easier. I didn't know about these big needles like this, and somebody told me about them. Some people use them for doll needles, they call them, and I went and I looked for them and I said, oh my god, it makes my life so much easier. Alright, so let me turn my ghosted friend around so I can make sure I get his body attached down here where I want it. After you put, oh, look at you, Beth. You're so funny. Yes, type the word ghost down below. And then you'll get a golden ticket. Oop, did I get the bar in between? Yeah. And I am going to put one here because I think the bow is going to have to be moved down one from where I originally thought it would be. Look how cute. Oh my god. Of course, I only buy one of them. Alright, so let me put them over here for a second. Let me just cut one more. And I'm going to do this like this instead of the normal way and have to thread it through just to save a little bit of time. Oh my god, too stinking cute. Thank you, Janet. I think he's cute. Now I didn't post it in my Etsy shop because, like I said, I was running behind, you know, my shopping spree today. And then once I came home, we were working outside, like I said, because the guys are coming Monday. And since I'm leaving Thursday, my husband's been so good. We have some old firewood, and since it's 2 red oaks and 2 white oaks, they're cutting down. The white oaks, so we're told, are like the best wood to keep for firewood. So the one is right by our wood pile in the back. So we're going to keep that. I think we have some pine back there. And he's been moving all that dead wood, turning off in the woods. This past week he goes out and just little by little, and I felt bad that I wasn't helping. But I was busy with the grandkids. I couldn't be everywhere. Okay, let me flip these guys around. And I'm going to put the bow, oh gosh, where am I going to put the bow? Hold on. Alright, so let's decide how we're going to make the bow. The bow is going to be an easy bow. It's going to be a terry bow. Not a huge bow. Like maybe 2 loops or so on each side. Let's see if you'll hang out right here. Just hang out there, dude. And I was actually just going to use 1.5 inch ribbons. That's it. Not going to put any bows, not going to add any other colors. Simple and basic. And then I was thinking maybe I should do the big one. No. I might have to go bigger than what I thought. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. So I did bring out some of this if I wanted to use this. I really want to use this with this. I want it to go this way. See, look at me changing my mind. Changing my mind. Carolyn, stick to what you were going to do. Stick to what you're going to do. Don't change your mind, girl. Let's stick to what I was going to do. I can always change it later if I don't like it. You know how we do that. We always do that. Alright. Oh, this is a sharp one. I can put it here. Here we go. Alright. Oh. What did I miss? What's known as Nutty Crafts? What did I miss, Beth? What did I miss? That's me. You see? NonnasNuttykrafts. That's me. Oh my gosh. I'm wearing a tank top. I usually don't wear tank tops, but I was so sweaty. Alright, so we're going to make these long tails. We're going to say the tail is going to be 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god. 8, 10, 13. Let's make it 12. Okay, 12-inch tail. Bottoms up because you want to keep the right side facing you. This is going to be what we call a terry bow. Okay, you have your tail here. We're going to make a loop here. If I make the loop 6 inches and 6 inches here, that means your bow is going to be 12 inches across. Okay, so decide what you're going to do. Again, I don't want this to be too big. Yep, I think we're going to do that. So I'm going to go 5-inch loops on each side. Now, in doing this, you can put as many loops on each side as you want. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to do. It is up to you. Each time you do a loop, make sure you twist. Some people like to twist it in here and then go down. It is your choice what you want to do. Okay, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And I like to stick my ribbon in and then I measure it and then I twist it. That's me. That's what I like to do. Trying to decide if I just want to do 2 loops and 3 of the black or 3 loops and 2 of the black. Why is this one not twisting? Make sure you twist it good. That one wasn't twisted good. I think I'm going to leave it at 2 on the bottom. Hey Kathy, how are you? If it's your first time joining, type the word alert down below. and Rosie my robot will send you a message in the messenger bot, and that way you can get notifications when I go live. And make sure you type the word alert back to her. Oh, here's the other wire. I was wondering where it went to. Flew off the table, I thought. And you can also hit on the notifications here, anywhere those 3 little white buttons pop up, and just make sure you hit the notification button. Now tonight we're having a special night because I reached 2,500 lovely people who love to come to my and watch me. So here we're typing the word ghost down below in your comment, and then if it's your first time, if you bless my page, then come back and type the word boo. So you get 2 chances to win the golden ticket. No, you get 2 chances to get what I'm giving away today. Oh, I said the G word. When I'm, oh my gosh, did I really do that? I did. What I'm doing as my way of saying thank you. I'm actually going to put 3 on the bottom. And I don't care, I have 2 tails of the orange. That's fine. Now I can do this if I only wanted to keep the single tails like this. I could just put a little piece in here, and then I can cut it after I tie it if I want to do it that way. But I don't mind having the extra tail coming down. That's fine. I meant to do 3 because I want to do 2 loops of the black in here. All right. So there we go. See, voila, easy fix. Sorry, I missed most of the, but we lost power. We'll watch it. Oh, no. I'm like holding my teeth like tonight. I was like, oh, please don't go on, you know, interrupted broadcast or anything on me because they're expecting all these thunderstorms. Like everybody's having all these tornado watches and things and flash floods. And I'm like, good grief. So I was just praying, not tonight, because I told everybody I was going to go do a live tonight because I want to give away, I want to do my special thank you gift. Alright, so the black's going to go right on top here. Your tail is going to be a little bit shorter so you can see the one underneath. Mine isn't going to be as short right now because I'd rather keep it long and cut it after I put it on. So this one I'm going to make it 4 inches, 3.5, give or take, 4 inches. Just a little something in the middle. Ooh, come here, you. Oh, thanks, Denise. If I missed any comments, just say them again because I'm just excited. Now, when I go back, I'm going to have to exit the live to put my computer will generate who is the lucky person, and then I will post it or come back on to let you guys know. I'll probably post it, but I will also keep the person's name and contact them as well. Just because it's my, also type the word, look at you, Beth. You're so good. Yes, welcome everybody that's new, everybody that's been here. I want to put something in the middle. I think it needs just a little glitz. I have some orange. I'm going to put a little glitz in there. Hold on. Hold on. Scenery change. I thought I had another roll of this. I thought I had one open. You know, I used it last night. Guess not. It's hiding somewhere. I'm just going to put, this is a little bit of glitter to it. I know I used it last night. Now, I can go back. If this is really wide, you have a couple of ways you can tie it. You can use your pipe cleaner, just come around and do it. You can use a piece of floral wire. You can use a zip tie. If you want, you can come back with this. This one I was cutting today, the tail, I didn't cut it all the way, and when I pulled the ribbon away, it pulled out the whole wire of one side. So I went, oh, wasted. I tried to put it back in, didn't work. But I can use this to cover up the middle, you know, by just taking this and folding this around like that, and I can cover up the middle that way. But I'm going to use this just to add a little glitz. And all we're going to do, put it in here is go ahead. Hey, Jesse, type the word, if you bless my page, type the word ghost. I mean, boo at the bottom. But thank you. So that way you can get, see my little sign? I try to post it here. So y'all can, I was talking too much. I didn't bring a drink today because I was like, ah. Alright, so I'm just going to take my ribbon. I'm going to make like one of those breast cancer ribbons. And I'm just going to squish this together and make sure my bottom piece is turned around whichever side I want to make it turned around. Doesn't matter. Your loop, you can make it as long as you want or as short as you want, kind of thing. But just when you put it in there, just make sure you're turned around so you have all your nice pretty side facing the same way. And I'm going to put it right in there just like that. I can change the loop size once I get it in there. Or if I want to make it a little bit smaller. Alright, and that just kind of gives a little poofy thing in there. How is it? Oh, it's still there. Waldo is not in his home, nor is my sinks, although I do have the vanity. I don't have sinks. I don't have the mirrors. I don't have the medicine cabinet. Those are the only things I need. I have all the faucets and stuff like that, but they need to install it. You know, I need to have the mirror, the sink, and all that. And it's just, oof. That's all I have to say. So you, depending how you're doing this, you can put your pipe cleaner in like this as you're doing it and pull it up, or your zip tie, whatever you want. Make sure you're holding your bow together. I hate doing it this way. Hold on. I lost it. I lost it. Alright, I got it. I got it. I got it now. And you just twist it. Now before I go all the way in twisting it, where's my pipe cleaner? I'm going to pull my tails down, pull my bows around, my loops, make sure everything's the way I want it. I want all my tails hanging down. I don't want it flying out to the side. I know this may be a ghost wreath, but geez Louise. And we'll fix all these so that, see, this is going to sit in the center like that. Okay, but we'll fix it all once we get it all on there. And I said, like I said, this is going to be a very simple bow. I don't want it to take away from the whole main thing of being about the ghost. Was my whole point behind this. Oops, got one tail all the way up here. Come down here, tails. Alright. So very simple, not big, not bulky. Why is that not staying? Okay, so let's take our wreath back. And I'm going to stand up. Oh, yeah, I like it right there. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to twist tie this one here. And I'm going to curl this down because I'm actually going to put my bow right there. Now you can take these, you can cut these down a little bit if you want to because they are rather thick. Or you can take your handy dandy pencil, like you can see how worn mine is. And I'm just going to curl this down. And the reason why I'm going to curl it down, too, I'm going to use that as a little bit of a buffer behind the bow. And then I'm going to stick this down through here. See if I can grab it on the other side. I will cut the wires on the body of these things, of the ghost. And see, because we don't want all those on there. Come here. My other wire. Oh my gosh. Let me tie this one wire around the rail so I don't lose it. Okay, so that wire is there so I don't lose it, so I can concentrate on this other one. I'm going to go right through this black mesh here. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got the other big wire. I was like, what is that big piece of thing in there? It's the other wire. extend this. Hold on. All my pipe cleaners. I'm going to have to flip them. It's going to squish them. The one is too short. So you can just take one and you can just extend it onto it. Make my life so much easier. And then I'll cut it later on. Now that I squished the bow, and you guys are all having a heart attacks because I did that. Oh, look how cute. It's rolling. And I'm not, these guys here, I'm not going to cut them. I'll just go back and twist them a little bit more so they will stay up that way because they are nice and thick. So they're not like the pipe cleaners, which you can sometimes worry about that they may come untied. And that's why with them I go ahead and I twist them down, you know, or curl them or wrap them behind the ribbon. Okay, so now we're going to cut our little tails here. I like it with the extra yellow, orange tails. I almost said yellow tails. Cut these babies. They don't all have to be the same length. They can be, it's like kind of like a waterfall. It's all different sizes and lengths. So that takes care of that. I'm going to make the black ones just a little bit shorter. Make it short enough. Oops. I cut that wonky. Yep, I cut that one wonky. So if it's your first time watching, hey Jan, hey my friend, I found a piece of driftwood for your seashell reef. So I got all the elements, your seashell reef, all those shells came from the Bahamas, Florida, South Carolina, Virginia. And I'm really excited. I took a picture of it and I have to send it to you because it came out so cute. All right, y'all. I put my little doohickey in the middle here. And of course, I'll be here all night doing these tails because that's just the me thing. Put that tail behind so you can see the ghost a little bit. So look, what do y'all think? Do I have to go up higher? I have to wait. Let me zoom the camera up higher so I can hold them up higher for y'all. Not zoom the camera, but just hold it up. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Where did I get the ghost? Deco Exchange. I will type the link for you down below. Oops, it's got orange. Isn't he cute? But see how simple it is? It's just, I want the ghost to stand out. If I start putting all kinds of stuff in here, I didn't want him to be taken away. And it's just a simple bow. Oops, I'm turning him sideways. I was trying to look in the camera to see how I'm holding him towards you. So is that center? So I thought it's just a cute thing. Nothing fancy. Tells you the story. You have all the ribbon. You have the ghost. Just simple. I think he came out cute. I like the body being behind. I'm glad we all agreed on that. And I will cut the extra wires off that I held his hands and all in. But I'm glad I put the wire here. So he's attached by head and his body here and his two hands. And then there's the two wires that hold his butt, so to speak. Or his tail, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. So, I'm so excited. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody that has blessed my page tonight, that has invited people to my page tonight, that has, oh, I'm upside down. Why am I my ghosts flying upside down? I'm going to have to change these guys so they fly right side up. That's funny. Because when you go halfway up and halfway up, I have to change that because that's going to drive me crazy. And like I said, my computer will generate who the lucky winner is tonight. And let me show you what it's going to be. Hopefully the lucky person is going to love the Perfect Tails. I bought these a while back to give away, and I've had them sitting over there to give away. And you can use them for anything. It doesn't have to be for ribbons, you know, per se. But I got them from the Soul Sisters. And that's what the lucky person's going to win tonight. Alright? So, without further ado, you guys, I'm going to say good night. Thank you for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts. Look for me again. If it's your first time here, type the word alert down below. Rosie will send you the messenger in your messenger. Type in there the word alert again so you can get alerts, as well as hit the hit anywhere on the screen, those 3 little white dots, hit notification there too. So you get it 2 ways. In case you're not on Facebook, you'll get the personal message, or if Rosie's out to lunch and you're on Facebook, you'll see it that way too, as far as that goes. So I wish everybody good luck. And again, once I hit off live, this is going to end. So if you type the word ghost down below in comments, you'll get 1 golden ticket. If you bless my page and then come back and type the word boo, then you'll get another golden ticket. So you have 2 times a chance to win these guys. I was just telling my hubs I need these. Oh, you know what? For the longest time, I have mine set here. And I looked at mine the other day, and I'm wearing it out on the sides already, you know, from putting the wreaths, you know, rolling it and doing it so much. I use the 13 inches, my most favorite to use. And they make them in smaller ones. They have, I think it's 6, 8, and 12? 6, 8, and 10, rather. They do have smaller ones, too. These are the most that I use, is the 12, 13, and 14. But, so I did get, you know, a set for somebody else, for the lucky person tonight. So anyway, all right, you guys. So if you just typed the alert, Sharon and Janice, go ahead and type the word boo really quick in the bottom here. As well as the word ghost, if you haven't already. And Beth, thank you so much for helping out tonight. I greatly appreciate that. It's kind of hard when you go like this, you know, trying to keep up with everything. All right. Janice, type the word boo. Hurry up, girlfriend. Sharon, did you type the word ghost too? And if I missed anybody's comments, you can still put the comment as far as a question goes, not the do a ghost. And I will answer those comments if I miss it. Oh, thank you. Boo, ghost. There you go. Yay. Hey, Charlotte. All right, y'all. Y'all have a nice evening. If it's raining and pouring where you are, be safe. Hopefully your electricity and everything stays on. And I will see you next time on NonnasNuttykrafts with me, Carolynne. Bye.